Welcome back, agents. Before we dive into today's mission, make sure you bless that like button, pray over that subscribe button, show some love, ring that bell, drop a comment, and share this message with others who could use a little encouragement in their day. All right, agents, let's dive in. Today's briefing is called Feel the Rhythm. You know, when this title came to me, it's funny because it reminded me of the movie. And no, this has nothing to do with the movie. Cool Runnings. What was their chant or their war cry right before they jumped in the bobsled? You know, the Jamaican bobsled team. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Get on up, it's bobsled time. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. But again, this has nothing to do with that movie. I just thought it was funny. Anyway, it's inspired by a conversation I had recently with a friend who's going through a tough season of figuring out relationships and their future. Now, I get it. Life doesn't always flow the way we'd like it to. But maybe, just maybe, that's because it's about God's rhythm, not ours. See, I told my friend, look, there's no time stamp on when you're supposed to get married. No exact formula you have to follow. I know couples who've waited years before marrying. And then there's this one couple I know. Each of them went through a lot, got divorced, and then met each other. They didn't feel like they had to make it official in a church or courthouse. Yet they've been together 18 years strong, keeping the vows they've made to each other. They found their rhythm. So, here's what I shared with him. And what I'll share with you. Sometimes things won't go according to our plan, and that's okay. In Proverbs 16:9, it says, we can make our plans, but the Lord determines our steps. That's a reminder that God's got a rhythm for our lives, and it's better than any plan we can make. Now, I'm not saying don't plan. I actually encourage my friend to develop a 5-year plan, not just for relationships, but for personal growth, finances, and future family considerations. A plan rooted in seeking God's guidance is like setting a rhythm in your life. You might adjust the timing or the pace, but you're moving forward with purpose. James 1:5 says, if you need wisdom, ask our generous God, and he will give it to you. See, ask God for wisdom, patience, and clarity as you plan. God doesn't leave us without guidance. He just asks us to consult him first before making big decisions. Marriage, like our lives, should be more of a flow than a rigid operation. I explained to my friend, people often try to operate these marriages like businesses, but God designed marriage to flow. Marriage isn't about strict rules, it's about moving in harmony, just as two rivers merge to form one powerful current. In Ephesians 4:2-3, it says, always be humble and gentle. Be patient with each other, making allowance for each other's faults because of your love. Make every effort to keep yourselves united in the Spirit, binding yourselves together with peace. That's the rhythm of marriage. Humility, patience, love, and peace. Here's where I brought in Bruce Lee's wisdom. Move like water. See, water flows. It moves with strength or gentleness, depending on what's needed. It can change direction, adapt, and take the shape of whatever it fills. It's flexible, resilient, and steady. That's how we need to approach our lives and relationships. When we surrender to God's rhythm, we learn to flow through life's challenges with grace and adaptability. Water may encounter rocks or barriers, but it finds its way through, over or around. Philippians 4:6-7 reminds us, don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank him for all he has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. This peace is like water, steady, strong, and flowing. So agents, here's today's mission takeaway. Trust God's rhythm for your life. Make plans, yes, but let God set the pace. In your relationships, work with your partner to find a flow that works for both of you, instead of forcing it into someone else's formula. Flow like water, move with grace, adapt, and trust that God is guiding your steps. Final scripture comes from Psalm 37, 23 through 24. The Lord directs the steps of the godly. He delights in every detail of their lives. Though they stumble, they will never fall, for the Lord holds them by the hand. Agents, let God lead you and set your rhythm. When we follow his lead, he ensures we don't just survive, but thrive. If today's briefing helped you feel the rhythm, make sure to bless that like button, pray over that subscribe button, ring that bell, drop a comment, and share this with others who need encouragement. Remember, we're all in this mission together. Until next time, agents, stay strong, stay faithful, and follow God's rhythm. Agents, dismissed.